Assalamu alaikum and welcome all to my small tropical garden area. You would have seen this area in few of my previous videos also. But today I am making this video to show you that few plants literally thrive when we ignore them. They in fact like to grow on their own without any interference, and these plants are tropical plants mainly, which only like moist and shady places. And how I maintain moist and shade here, that I will show you now. I have turned this area into a tropical garden by covering it with this thick green net, and this green net helps to maintain humidity in here. How it maintains the humidity: whenever I water these plants, I try to shower them, and that is according to the weather. In summers I shower them twice a week, and in winters I shower them once a week. And then this green net doesn't allow that water to evaporate. That water stands on the floor, in leaves, in the pots. See, wherever there is a way, there is some space that the direct sunlight can hit the plant, it will burn the leaves, just like these leaves are burnt. But then there is another problem, that if we will not leave such spaces around green net, then this area will be just like a greenhouse, and this will suffocate the plants. And this has happened initially when I covered this area properly without having spaces. Here I lost my mint plants. These plants you would have seen, we have planted it together in April probably, and they just got suffocated because of too much humidity and warmth in here as greenhouse. That's why I have left these spaces all around this green net just for proper aeration. Actually, it's a small space of around 2 meter into 4 meter by size. But here we had all our exhausts and room windows. It was meant for direct sunlight basically. It was a patio kind of thing, but I was using it for laundry. And later I decided to turn it into a tropical garden. That's why I have covered it with the green net. And that's what I would recommend you also to do if you have a small balcony or a lobby or a patio or some extra space in house, and enjoy gardening in that. Okay, now let's start from one corner and we will go to the other one. I will show you each plant one by one and I'll show you their progress. Let's start with this plum pine, and this also got burnt here, these two leaves only. Alhamdulillah, rest of all is doing well. New leaves are coming out. See, and it's happy. Overall, it's showing good growth in here in this climate. Even the ZZ plant is also growing well. ZZ can even grow in darker areas, and this is Pothos, which you would have seen in last year videos, and you have appreciated that video. Thank you so much. This is the situation now. This is a kind of update of Pothos also. You can see how it is growing just like a jungle. And I was telling you, the water which stays on ground helps these aerial roots to take water in, to absorb the water. Look at this. These aerial roots are fed by that stagnant water, and everywhere you can see healthy aerial roots are there. I don't know from where to end and where to start, and these guys are taking over this place all around. Look at this, in corners, even this one. I have to trim them, otherwise they will just occupy this area badly. Look at this. It was an empty container. I wanted to use it for some other purpose. Look at that. It will just touch and start growing under this stand, behind the pots, everywhere. And look at this one. This is the third one. I have in total just 3 pothos, and you can see the progress. They are just hanging all over. And this is only because I just left them ignored. They like to grow on their own with least interference. Just water them, and water also not too much, just a little bit. See, it also got burnt here, but now it's resprouting from this side, and now it became a bunch. It is growing all over. I will show you where it goes actually. If you can notice that it's with the wall under these pots, and it's coming out from here. Just check. It gives a jungle look, a proper jungle look to my tropical garden area. Now coming back to the same place, here we have these palm, and this is what kind of palm, I forgot its proper name. And look at that, it was just a tiny plant when I kept it here, and it was burning. So in this environment, I mean in tropical environment with humidity and shade, it's doing well now. Okay, and then again Pothos, and here I have Syngonium. Basically the main Syngonium plant, this is the propagated one, and the main Syngonium plant I have here. This is the mother plant. I have propagated it so many times. It is just planted in one 16 inches pot, I think 12 or 16 inches pot. This is a clay pot, and look at that, it was planted through a cutting actually. There is a detailed video on Syngonium on my channel. You can see that if you want to know more about Syngonium. I will even add the link below in the description. And this has to be maintained now. I have to do its cutting, otherwise this plant might bend and break from here. See, this is quite heavy. Basically I did cutting from here, from where I did this one. I have cut it from here to propagate. After that this shoot came out, and now it's going towards this side, and its growth is too much, it is heavy. I have to cut it, otherwise this will damage the whole plant. And after propagation I have planted that cutting here 6 months before probably, and you can see the plant now. This is the growth. See, this is also burning because from here we got the sunlight, direct sunlight, and look at this. This is trailing down nicely. So what I did is I just got the opportunity. I have placed it in this pot. I hope you can see it, and now it's growing into another plant. Okay, then another time I tried to propagate it here. The same stem which is trailing down from this cutting, I just got it propagated on 2 different places, once in this pot and once in this pot, and now you can see the growth. Look at this. Okay, and this one we will cut it from the center. Let me get some scissors. So here I got the scissors, and I will separate all these from here. I will just cut it. Okay, yes, and this is the mother plant, so I will cut it from here. Okay, and now this is another plant. This is a separate plant. See this? And this one is another plant. So we got 3 Syngoniums more. Okay, next to that I have spider plant here, which I propagated in there. Here I have burgundy glow. All these are doing good. And yes, this is periwinkle. Very easy to grow, hardy plant for summer, especially in Gulf. And this grows very easily by seeds. See, this is a self-grown plant, and it is growing just like a bush. I have to trim it, hard prune it basically. Its seeds fell into this pot, and see, this is a self-grown plant. Look at this. This is again periwinkle, a sapling type of, and I will just repot this one. Okay, here we have canna lily. Canna lily is, I would not say it's a hardy plant, but it's a good plant if you want to keep it in shade for tropical areas. why I'm saying it's a good plant, because it produces so many baby plants, so many pups, that even if the mother plant dies off, you will still have some plants in your garden to enjoy. Now in this pot I have around 4 to 5 mother plants dying and 4 to 5 new pups are out. So we will be enjoying them throughout the season. And canna lily only produces flowers when it is mature. Here there was a flower which is dead now. Okay, then I have snake plant here. This is also snake plant. It's also doing well. Okay, here I have my favorite curry leaves. I will show you this plant and I will tell you its a story that why it is doing well. Let me keep it on some height so that you can see it properly. See, this is my curry plant. This plant I tried to grow it twice before this. This is the third time which is giving me this result. You can see the spread of the plant, how much growth is there now this time. For first 2 times, why I lost it? First time I lost it because of overwatering. Second time I lost it because of overprotection, because of over fertilizer basically, you can say. So now this time I stopped caring. I just ignored the plant, kept it in this tropical area, just maintained the humidity around it and less watering. That's all. This has helped the plant to grow this much. That's what I'm trying to show you today, that keep them ignored. Some plants like it. They like to grow on their own without your interference. And now you can see its growth. After this curry plant, I have asparagus here and you can see the growth of asparagus plant. Look at this. It's just climbing like a vine. It happens rarely with the asparagus if it gets suitable climate. Otherwise, it can be burnt or it can be, actually it's a hardy plant. Even if it gets burnt, it regrows nicely. See, this is the other one. I have propagated it many times. I have given it as a gift to my friends and family. Look at this. This is resprouting now. So now what is due is it's trimming. So I have to remove all these dead and brown stems from here. Actually it's a little spiky, so we need to be careful, so I will do it later. In fact, this trimming, arrangement, rearrangement of the plants is due every year. I do it once a year, either at the start of the season or at the end of the season. That helps me to maintain them, otherwise this will burst like a jungle. And here this asparagus needs repotting also, because I feel, see, its roots are visible here. Look at this. So I have to repot this one. It has bulb roots. So this is also due. And then I have Glowwine here. This is, I have kept some dried leaves here. These pots will be used for flowering and flowering season, which is going to start in a month. This is the bigger pot for Glowwine, because Glowwine takes a lot of space, for roots. And it's a very hardy plant which grows easily, especially in summer. This is basically resistant to drought, so you can grow it with less water in hotter climates. Even its growth we can see better in this area above the green net. I hope you can see the shadow, and if possible I will add a picture on it. This has grabbed this pipe. This is a drainage pipe and it's following the pipe. My niece calls it Rapunzel tree because she saw it growing up, so she named it Rapunzel tree and I liked it. Okay, that's all. And I just made this video to show you that you can also do these type of things and enjoy your plants even in smaller spaces, balconies, lobbies or patio. It's basically very easy to maintain. Just once put up the shade and then with least watering you can enjoy healthy bushy green plants. I hope you would have enjoyed today's video. If so, then let me know in the comment section below. I will see you with another video next time, inshallah. Till then, take care, stay blessed, and Allah Hafiz.